Isaac kept to himself.
Alright, cease with that. Alright, cool. I'm doing this again. So that's kind of fun. I was doing an Azazel run, I guess. You know what? It's already at a 0 win streak. Wait, what is this run? Oh. Okay, never mind. This is too good to just pass up. I'm gonna continue on with this most definitely. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna continue on with this as a whole because it's pretty interesting stuff. It's pretty interesting stuff doing it. I have a lot of things to talk about, and I figured I hadn't done one of these in a little bit. I think I'm just gonna call them. I figure I'm just gonna call these like these video logs or whatever, like Isaac 1 or like game title 1, 2, or just like game title in numerical order or whatever. Because I do kind of have an intention of doing them because they're interesting enough for me. I don't really care what it means for my YouTube career or anything like that, but it's fun to do. But an interesting thing just happened. I was going into work at 11 p.m. as is customary for my livelihood, and they said, "Hey, go away. You gotta come back at 2 a.m." Which is unlike any other experience I've had before, which is interesting because well, I'm in a spot with my sleep schedule where I really should be like sleeping right now, or at least taking a nap, but I'm like ready to work, you know, like I'm ready to go. And so if I were to go to bed right now, I would like, you know, if I were to try sleeping right now, I'd be like sleeping for way too long. It'd be like sleeping for like 5 hours. I'd be missing work, which is no good. So yeah. Excuse me? Go to bed, dude. No, go to bed. I can't really hear what you're saying, but go to bed. Oh, I got hit by a bomb. That's not good. Little brother is very intrigued about what I got going on right now. Dude, the music is so freaking loud. Honestly, kind of forgot like how dominating it is as a whole, and like how little I can kind of like hear myself think. You know, it's definitely like this is it's too dominating. My ears can't handle it. Wait a second, I could just do this. Yeah, I could just do that. That's like quite a bit more manageable. There we go. It's still loud enough to probably be pretty centralized, go in tandem with my voice and all that stuff, and it's not like absolutely overbearing. Oh my god, that was just the travesty. I lost one of my freaking black hearts to that champion enemy, as we call them. Also, not really digging placenta right now. I'm kind of thinking that getting rid of my red hearts is like the way. When did they add school bag? I thought that was an anti-birth item. Interesting. So many new things I keep learning about Isaac. After years and years of playing it. I mean, not literally years of playing it, but you know, years of my time focused on the game. Hell yeah. Got a range upgrade, which is actually really good on Azazel. Wow, it didn't even matter. Because look at that. Look at that, everybody. I got freaking Brimstone. Again. It's not like, you know, the third freaking time I've gotten Brimstone. You know what? This is a very much one run. I'm just going to waste my soul hearts. See you later. Yep. Going down. This is yet another, probably going to be yet another Delirium win. Another boss rush, hush, and Delirium kill. Because it's freaking Brimstone, everybody. He's here. He's here to say hello once again. So fun. It'll give me more time to talk about my feelings. I'm in a very contemplative state. If that makes any sense. I just got done watching a pretty awesome, pretty quality family Pixar family movie called Soul. Just recently came out. Never seen it before. Didn't really have any kind of idea of like what it was like beforehand, and yeah, it was a very enjoyable experience. It was pretty adventurous, I guess, for children's movies as a whole. I guess if you want to call it that. You know, it's not like high art or anything, but it's interesting. Yeah, I was in a very contemplative state there for a little bit. I was just kind of having a good time and feeling pretty good about life at the moment. And I know that sounds like a little melodramatic, but you know, it was very heartwarming. Really kind of stuck with me in a good way. Dude, it's almost guppy time. It's freaking almost guppy time, and it's also even more damage time. You know what? It's also time to run into fires. That's the time it is. I'm gonna go into this cursed room because of that. I mean, this is a very obviously good thing. Like, there's really no downside to having done that. Obviously, that could have just been 4 troll bombs, perhaps 2 troll bombs and a spider, even 2 terrible items such as cursed die and the tarot card, the cursed card. Regardless of this, it was not. It was in fact 4 soul hearts and potentially guppy. It was very much worth it. Anyway, I was talking about soul. I'm doing this thing again where I'm like completely off topic. What's up with these like ridiculously good pills too? This is stupid. The game's like, hey, you don't ever have to play Azazel again. We know you hate him. Have fun. It's like, thanks, buddy. Really appreciate you. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about soul, and it just really kind of got me in a good mood. Really kind of contemplative. I took the dogs on a walk afterwards, and I was like, yeah, feeling good about that. Got me thinking about Berserk, which is also like, I mean, it's like kind of, it's funny, like, you're talking about like a heartwarming kids movie, Soul, and then it's like the thing that it reminded me of is Berserk, the gritty, realistic, dark fantasy manga, illustrated and composed by the mastermind Kentaro Miura. It's like a very strange parallel to be made there, but regardless of this, it reminded me of Berserk in some ways, and the themes that it was exploring, and like, yeah, it was very enjoyable. It was like super surface level because it was a movie. Most movies are surface level, but this is good. Got me contemplative, got me happy, got me feeling nice, and then I come to find, oh dang, gotta go to work, and then I come home after having learned that this work was happening at 2 a.m. today. It's like, geez, what a day to be alive, you know. Other than that, nothing's really going on. Christmas just happened, which was pretty good actually. I had a really good time with Christmas. Went up to visit my mom up in the mountains, which is a pretty fun drive, all things considered. I mean, I'm being entirely facetious when I say this. I hate the mountain drive. It's largely unenjoyable. And I definitely don't want to do it again anytime soon. No matter how much I love my mom, you know. I don't want explosive diarrhea, thank you. Did that chest drop nothing? Oh, I didn't know it could do that. But yeah, I had a really good Christmas. Chilled with my mom, came back, had a really good Christmas with my dad and my relatives down here in Broomfield. Dang, that's not a good cursed room. That's not as good as the previous cursed room, like by far. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of like, I feel like the last iteration of one of these little videos or whatever was kind of one mired in some slight despair, because I was like talking about Christmas. I was like, fuck, man, everybody's just treating it like a time to buy all the presents, to buy all these things, and it's like, I feel like we're kind of getting away from the whole point of Christmas as a whole, right? It doesn't really feel like it's a time of love and like acceptance of others and all that stuff. It's more of just like a time to get things. And I didn't realize until like far after the video that my concerns were closely mirrored by that of the Grinch. The Grinch stole Christmas, expressed some fairly similar concerns, or expressed some fairly similar motives as far as that goes, and it's just funny. Really kind of got me thinking, like, man, why be all upset about it? I'm very obviously just salty about the fact that I have to work in a period of time at a place where Christmas is very, very influential. I work at a package company where we deliver packages, and those packages are largely being bought via online sources, Amazon, FedEx, UPS. There's guys stood no fucking chance. It was very obvious that I'd be upset, especially considering I recorded that video like right after work. Okay, now I have shot. Pretty cool. This run is off the dang old chain, dude. Yeah, sure, man. I'll take Ghost Baby. I don't even care. It's like terrible, but I'll take it. 'Cause I don't even give a fuck. I think this is okay. It's nothing incredible, but it's okay, I suppose. Ugh. Oh my god, my freaking alarm went off. That genuinely terrified me. I will not lie. That was the scariest moment of my adult life. Okay. Yeah, no, that was terrifying. I did not appreciate my alarm going off and vibrating and doing a bunch of stuff. My alarm is very special, but hey, stop doing that. It has like a vibrator built in, and don't be getting no funny ideas about the term vibrator or nothing like that. It's got a vibrator that I put under my pillow, and it vibrates when it goes off, and it helps me wake up because I'm a very deep sleeper. Point is, scared me. What's I talking about? Field Devils or some such? This run is stupid. Like, I don't even have to talk about it because it's silly. Like, I've had the same experience past like 5 freaking times. Past 5 Isaac runs I've had have all just been Brimstone Guppy. Brimstone Guppy. I'm like, come on, man. I get it. I enjoy a good old Brimstone. At the same time, give me a little spice. I appreciate it. Anyway, so Christmas, yeah. I was in a state when I recorded the last video of having a bit of a negative disposition towards Christmas because I don't want to work at a package. I work as a package handler in a facility that is most obviously affected by the Christmas times or by the holidays in general. I guess I shouldn't just refer to it as Christmas exclusively because there's other similar holidays that fulfill a similar role. And I was just feeling a little cynical, I think. I had a very good Christmas. It was enjoyable as heck. That was Soy Milk, I believe. Dollar Bill is so weird now. It used to change things by a room per room basis. And so, like, if you got something crazy, then you had it for that whole room. But then if you got something terrible, you also had it for that whole room. So it was somewhat polarizing. Whereas now, it's like, it's just more regular, I suppose. Which is, I think, really what it needed to flourish entirely. Although I don't really think it's all that great still. Excuse me. Dude, why is it always the bloat? It's always the bloat. He's always just big chilling right there. Being a big old jerk about things. Doing his brimstoning. Like, I'm the only one that's allowed to have brimstone in the game. It's very obvious. But yeah, Christmas was great. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the gifts I got. I got some bed sheets, which is like something I never, as a young adult man, I have no idea where I should get quality bed sheets other than Amazon. It's just, I feel the incorrect move, but at the same time, like, I have no idea. I've never bought my own bed sheets, so my mom got me some bed sheets. That's like probably the most notable gift of the holidays, and I really appreciated them. Also, I got this sweet ass hat that's got like a beard attached to it. That sort of functions as a scarf or balaclava of sorts. And man, love that thing. Largely just because it looks so hilarious on me. Dude, what is up with these tears? Like, I really don't know what they do or what they're even supposed to be, right? Like, it seems as though they're going away from the target, obviously, but it's always in conjunction with my movement. But I don't know what item does that. That's always the interesting thing about $3 bills, that or is that called $3 bill? I can't even remember. That's the interesting thing about the pink bill, of payment that has a 3 on it, that changes up my tiers by like a 10-second basis or whatever. The most interesting thing about it is that it does all these things that I can't quite name what the item is, unless, you know, I'm playing pretty frequently. Health, which I have not been. But I guess I have been recently. With these videos. Wow, that was a really big explosion. Jeez, I forgot that I had such a wide. I just had such usable tiers. All right, I gotta not take so much damage. I don't have any means of spirit heart generation. All right, I don't like that. I still have no idea what it is. Ooh, I gotta unlock that skeleton man. I just remember that. That's actually a pretty difficult challenge as well. At least when I did it last, it was kind of difficult. Alright, alright. Are there any tinsel rocks here? No? Okay, that's fine. Funny thing about that beard hat, or whatever, that hat that I got that has like a beard balaclava on it, is I have a beard myself. I have a real life beard, but obviously my beard pales in comparison to the ridiculous Viking beard of this hat. And it's sort of like almost inspired me to grow out the goatee there a little bit, as opposed to just keeping it a goatee. I think I'm going to try to attempt at making it like a real big boy beard, you know? And we'll kind of see how that goes. I've always been very self-conscious about my facial hair as a whole. So if given the opportunity to grow a full piece of facial hair that I could identify fully as a beard, with, you know, goatee's a little gray area, I'd feel kind of good about that. And I like that a hat with the big old Viking beard on it is like the thing that gave me the motivation to do so. But it also makes sense because I got it in a place of love from my dear old mom, whom I love very much, and who really kind of just like sparked some unknown or some hidden joy for the Christmas season. I will definitely still stand by the fact that big ass event gatherings are just still not for me, but I think that's largely just because I'm a mostly introverted person. Damn, how many things is this chest gonna give me? That many things. Like right when I asked, I was like, nope, that's enough of that. Good chest. Alrighty. Anyway, yes, that oh man, if I'm gonna be doing delirium, I'm gonna have to deal with all the shit that I just did in boss rush. That was pretty good, I guess. Gotta charge up my tears for longer, but that's mostly whatever. One of the most convenient things about it being all pandemic-y right now is that you gotta wear a mask in practically all scenarios where it's, you know, where anybody would be looking at your facial hair, you know, critiquing your general appearance. Yeah, it really kind of gives a guy an option to finagle his facial hair a little bit and like hide it from the greater public. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to go out pre-COVID and grow my beard and have it look all terrible, I would have to run the consequence of somebody potentially judging me for my poor facial hair in its interim state. But now, with COVID being a thing and me having to wear a mask all the time, nobody could see it anyway. So I'm like kind of given a great opportunity to do some experimenting or to see kind of how I could develop it a little bit more. Although if I just like didn't care, then that'd also work very well. Man, I really dislike this tear effect. I can't really like do anything other than go forward or backwards. It's quite annoying. I do hope we get Guppy just to make this go a little faster, because I'm not gonna say that Brimstone runs are a guaranteed win. They can still be bad, but I'm also not gonna say that that it's very common that they don't result in a win. You know, like if I get a Brimstone, it likely means that I'm gonna be at least finishing up some in-game bosses, getting some post-it marks done. You know. It's very unfortunate. I'm so close to Guppy, and yet it's kind of looking like it very well might not happen. I still have yet to go into the last devil deal. There's a 100% chance to get this devil deal, so I have good hopes. At the same time, could very well result in nothing at all, which would be quite unfortunate. Also I'm digging the look at the Brimstone at the moment. It's looking quite good. Ooh. Alright there, Mom. But yeah, if I just got Guppy, it'd make this run all the more fast, so I could spend whatever time I have left until I have to go to work doing other things. I don't know what those other things would entail, but it would be other things. Man, it's not a good thing. Massively disappointing is really what that is. So yeah, we'll still definitely go down to Hush, because definitely get some good stuff out of Hush. I could even potentially still get Guppy, but the chances are severely diminished without any devil deals or curse rooms. Because I've already gotten Guppy's head, as evidenced by the fact that I'm holding it in my grasp, and that's usually what I'd rely on to. It's usually what I'd rely on to finish out Guppy is Guppy's head from regular ass chests, or from not regular ass chests, but you know what I mean, the golden chests. Tears down. It's pretty not good. Interesting stuff right there. Obviously, go with that. Toxic Shock is pretty great. Also interesting. I don't really know what this would do. Yeah, it doesn't do anything with Brimstone. Big shock there. Alright, well, let's get to it. This may take a little bit. But we shall see. We shall see. I mean, the benefit of Brimstone is that you can just be a humongous baby about things and just stick in the back. Also, considering I have the shield tiers, it's a huge aspect of this run that's really just letting me kind of chill and talk about life, the universe, and everything. Man, I really kind of just wish I could have gone to work. That's not to say I didn't, I'm not appreciating our time together or anything, but at the same time, like, dude, I was ready. I was ready to get going. I drank some coffee. I was like, man, I don't even care that I'm tired. I'll just go into work. I'll get shit done, and that'll be it. I'll be ready. Now, I'm like, geez, really kind of just wish I could go to work, kind of get shit done, and then I could get out earlier. Ugh. Really wish I could also just have planned around knowing that I had to go in at 2 a.m. And I kind of did, honestly. They said, hey, going from here on out, you're going to be showing up at 2 a.m. And I just kind of figured, like, oh, they don't mean Monday mornings. Because Monday mornings are always just going to be a show up at 11 p.m. thing. Get out earlier, show up at 11 p.m. That's just how we do things here at FedEx. But no. they did in fact mean every day, which is well, it is what it is, I suppose. Oh my god, this thing's doing its thing again. This is a very slow Hush fight. Especially with these weird ass tear effects doing their thing, like really kind of. Okay. Oh my god. I'm stupid. Really kind of not appreciating how this is going as a whole. Ooh. Okay, that was really good damage on my part. Nice. Dude, I really just severely dislike this stupid tear effect where it's doing this weird thing. It's like doing this tilt. I still don't know what it is. I definitely should. Oh my god. That's really not good. Out of all of the things that I could be taking damage to, like those, that's not it. That's not it, cheap, you know. All right, might die on this run. We'll see. We shall see. If I do die, it's whatever. I'll still have defeated a Hush. But if I don't get my Delirium kill, it's also like, eh. Azazel's a pretty strong character, all things considered. I mean, yeah, he's got some bad range, which is annoying, but it's nothing that getting Brimstone can't fix, as evidenced by this current gameplay. And is that gonna be it? Okay, yep, that's gonna be it. Cool. Thanks for doing that for me there, buddy boy. Alright, time to go to the Void and see how that goes. Did this last time, we're doing it again. Pretty fly, it's pretty good. I'm drowsy, that's incredible. Yeah, definitely gonna hold on to that. Looking for tinted rocks, looking for just about everything that I can get my mitts on to make this a more possible endeavor, because I'm drowsy does not necessarily equate victory. Same as Brimstone in many ways. Sometimes it can cause your tears to get all mashed up in the heat of things. Also, this room is weird. It's just weird. Dudes be crazy. I should have let that guy explode, because now I'm gonna have to deal with it later, which is definitely a bad move on my part. I'm still holding out for Guppy, man. 2 out of 3, like, there's some real possibilities there for greatness. Probably should have not done that right away, but worked out. Wow, thanks, that's awesome. Oh, okay. Thank you, Pretty Fly. I forget that I have Shield Tears, and that it's literally the most crazy thing in some ways. I know this isn't necessarily even... Excuse me. I know this isn't necessarily even a smaller room than where you normally fight the lamb, but for some reason it feels really claustrophobic. Jeez Louise. Oh my god, this is happening again now. Okay. I can definitely say, I'm not even going to get anything from this, am I? Yeah. God dang it. I can definitely say, I really dislike taking random tear effects, because they had like an element of annoyance to the run that I really just don't appreciate otherwise. I'm gonna save that. I'm like at that point where I gotta save my heart pickups because I'm uncertain. Health down. Fuck it. Really actually didn't mean to do that, I just meant to switch it, but then my brain decided to not work anymore. So now I have a health down. It's fine, I'll just play good. And get tinted rocks. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Save them until I literally need to pick one up because I can't handle it anymore. This literally can't be Delirium. Cool. This is more what I'm talking about. Like getting the lamb, get out of here. I don't wanna fight an end game boss. That's just crazy. But I'll definitely fight that guy, even though he can sometimes be a pain in the rear. Also, really kind of wish I had Polaroid unlocked. Don't really, well, I do know how it came about that I didn't get Polaroid unlocked before Negative, because I just went to Satan first. But, still, really should get Polaroid unlocked sooner than later, instead of just doing these Delirium runs. But the thing about that is that, I just keep getting these runs that, that really just need to be Deliriumed, you know? I think I've already made my opinion on Delirium as a boss fight pretty clear, and that I don't like it, and that it's like probably the worst boss fight made, besides Ultra Greedier. Really, if I could just get it out of the way as soon as possible for all the characters, like, the better, right? That's my view of it. Alrighty, let's see here. The nice thing about this floor is that it's largely composed of, I have a lot of luck. It's largely composed of, like, really easy floors, or, like, really easy levels, like the catacombs and the caves and stuff. And so, you know, by this point, it's presumed that if you're at the Void, you have a pretty good run going on. And, yeah, this run is pretty hot. All things considered. It's got Brimstone. It's got moderate damage. It's got some good potential with the $3 bill. Surprisingly enough. Alright, looks like that's it. Right? No, there's still more. There's still more. Okay. Dang. I was really hopeful there. I truly was. You know, maybe it was the hope of a madman. Alright. It's pretty cool. Definitely get a heart. For the sake of safety. Don't want to run into that. That would be a very embarrassing death. There we go. Let's blow this up. Get the money. I didn't donate. God dang it, I'm stupid. I should have donated my money. Well, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. No need to dwell on them, you know. Get whatever's in here, sure. Extra piece of health to buffer any potential damage taken on Delirium. Well, at this juncture, I'm thinking that it might not be an issue. What is up with the slowdown going into particular rooms? It's a little worrisome, honestly. I don't really know of another boss that I would be, like, afraid of encountering in these boss rooms, but I don't know. Just do not know. I'm Drowsy is a pretty poor pill, all things considered. Or I'm Drowsy, whatever that was, puberty. Or I found pills. Nothing really super great about that. Yeah. Third time we saw that guy, our friend the bloat. Alright. Play some more floors, see if we can find the tinted rocks. I've never had 2 Delirium runs that were so, like, precarious. Because the last increment, when we fought Delirium as Cain, it was pretty perilous, honestly. Like, I ended up finishing the fight at, like, some ridiculously small amount of health, like 1.5 hearts or something like that. It was, like, definitely a pretty scary moment, all things considered. Like, what is up with that slowdown? It's so weird. Okay, interesting. I mean, I don't need all this money because I'm literally full. So, you know why do this to me? I was really kind of expecting something a little better out of that secret room, and you did not give me anything better out of that secret room. It was largely mediocre. All right, let's start getting these boss fights out of the way. I can probably say with a certainty that this guy up here has a good chance of being Delirium, but since I'm already on my way there, like, just gonna do it. Alright, Mr. Fred, easy. Easy peasy. Really don't appreciate the slowdown, it's pretty annoying. It's very unlike Isaac as a whole to slow down in the slightest, but it's doing so, like, mid-gameplay, I really have no idea why. It's incredibly confusing. Dude, that's best item right there. And it can't be because of OBS. Like, I'm relatively certain of this fact. It doesn't seem possible. So it's got to be something else going on with my computer. Maybe a regular old reset will do the trick there, but could not say. Could not freaking say. Alright, I don't really even need any more speed, so I'm going to pass up on that. You may think of that as foolish, but I truly do believe that that such a thing would not help in any significant way. That certainly will help in some way. Well, it'll help once. I mean, obviously, Tammy Brimstone is a very, very unique and fun combo to pull off whenever I get it, but at the same time, I can only really use it once for Delirium, and then that's it. I'd honestly kind of rather just generate more flies wherever I can. And go with that. Okay, literally the last one that we tried. Cool. I wonder if they changed it in some way. Oh, they got like the 3 burst or whatever. Hell yeah. Good stuff there. Dad's key. Okay. It's pretty weird, honestly, but whatever. Do a last shot at some black hearts here. Not really getting a whole lot of anything. Oh, nice one. Alright, cool. Onward and upward. This is going to be long and likely boring. So get ready, everybody. You're in for a treat. Except for when you do that. You're just gonna do that forever. That's great. Hello. Alright, never mind. See, this is a particular situation where I'm drowsy or any kind of particular slowness is really just gonna hinder me in many ways, because I'm anticipating a very real speed out of Delirium, and when he's not being speedy, I'm letting my guard down, but then he'll teleport on top of me with freaking Mom's Foot. You know, it's not a very enjoyable, not a very enjoyable time there. Him and his teleporting ass. Then again, that's also just how Delirium do be as a whole. Nice damage there, buddy. And also, he's still really fast, even with I'm drowsy, for no fucking reason. Alright, got a 3 burst here. Let's try to... Yeah, that was good. You just pop out of the ground and turn into something else, guy. I have no intention of fighting a Delirium Polyphemus? Polycephalus? I can't actually remember what that guy's name is. It's Poly something. God, this is a wild freaking song. It's just like everywhere at once. You know what? Throw some freaking bombs in there. Yeah, take that. You know what? Take this too. Yeah, how do you feel about that? Bomb. I've never used bombs in a late game encounters such as this. But you know what? It's working out. Okay, that was a little scary. Again, with this, like, freezing, it's just the strangest thing. I have no idea why it's happening. Where are you? Like, I hate it. I really hate it. It's really kind of ticking me off, man. I don't think I've ever seen the Delirium version of that, of the lamb. Very interesting. Yeah, it's getting weird. I'm gonna be really happy when I could like troubleshoot this weird freezing thing, because it's bothering the crap out of me. I just hate it. Alrighty. Really getting into the death throes of this man. Getting ready to end it here. There we go. Alright, that was not hard at all. I was like severely overestimating the difficulty of that encounter with this particular build. So yeah, that was cool. Gonna figure out why the game was freezing and try to alleviate that issue so it doesn't happen again in the future, because goddamn was that annoying. There we go. So see you later for the next one, maybe. We'll see.